It started like a whisper, a rumor no one wanted to believe. But before the night was over, that whisper had become a storm. Mendeecees Harris and Tamar Braxton. Two names no one ever imagined in the same sentence. Now tangled in a story that's turning the internet upside down, according to countless sources. What was supposed to be a quiet evening dinner in Atlanta became something far more explosive. Candlelight, champagne, and matching rings. The whispers said it wasn't just dinner, it was a wedding. A secret wedding, Tamar Braxton, radiant, dressed in white satin, laughing softly as Mendeecees Harris adjusted her bracelet. The photo leaked just hours later, grainy but unmistakable. Her smile too bright, his gaze too tender, and somewhere across the city, Yandy Smith saw it. For years, fans watched Yandy Smith and Mendeecees Harris build what seemed like an unbreakable bond. From courtrooms to red carpets, they stood side by side. But in the span of one evening, that legacy shattered. Was it love or betrayal dressed as destiny? The internet exploded. Team Yandy and our Team Tamar trended within hours. Blogs dissected every frame of the footage, the lighting, the rings, the hands touching too long. Was this real love or the greatest PR move in love and hip-hop history? Mendeecees Harris stayed silent. No post, no comment, nothing. And that silence only made the rumors louder. Insiders claimed the two met months ago at a charity event. They said it was instant chemistry, a spark Tamar had called peace in human form. Peace for her, maybe. But for Yandy Smith, it was the beginning of a storm. Fans noticed the first signs of trouble when Yandy stopped posting about her husband. No stories, no tags, no comments, just silence. Then one day, a caption appeared on her feed. Sometimes love isn't enough when respect is missing. That was the moment everyone knew something was deeply wrong. Hours later, Tamar Braxton posted a video of herself stepping out of a car in a white dress, a romantic song playing softly in the background. The caption read, "Some chapters begin unexpectedly." The comments were instant. Is she hinting at a wedding? Is this about Mendeecees? Within minutes, a photo surfaced of Tamar and Mendeecees on a balcony, champagne glasses raised, hands interlocked, rings gleaming under the city lights. It didn't matter that the image was blurry. The story had a heartbeat now, and the world couldn't look away. Yandy Smith was reportedly devastated. Friends said she locked herself away for hours, refusing to speak. When she finally did, she told her manager, "I'm done." By morning, she had unfollowed Mendeecees Harris on Instagram. And in this new digital age, that act alone spoke louder than any press statement. The public divided instantly. Some called Tamar a homewrecker. Others defended her, saying she deserved to find love after so much heartbreak. Meanwhile, Mendeecees Harris became a symbol of temptation and confusion, a man torn between history and heart. Then came the footage. Darkly lit, soft music, rose petals. A tiny group of familiar faces and a banner in the background that read, "Forever is now." The clip showed Mendeecees adjusting Tamar's bracelet as she smiled nervously. It was only seconds long, but the impact was nuclear. Viewers paused, zoomed, and analyzed each frame like it was evidence in a trial. Look at their hands. Those are wedding rings. Yandy deserves better. The hashtags #Tamar and Mendeecees and Yandy Deserves Peace trended for 2 days straight. Every platform, every feed, the same question. Did they really get married? Tamar Braxton kept posting as if nothing had happened. Quotes about fate, about new beginnings, about healing. In one story, she wrote, "What's meant for me will never miss me." To some, it was empowerment. To others, it was confirmation. Yandy Smith, on the other hand, chose dignified silence. When a paparazzo called out her name outside a boutique and asked, "Yandy, is it true about Tamar and Mendeecees?" She kept walking. No words, no smile, just quiet strength. That clip went viral too, and the caption on every post read the same. "She doesn't need to speak." Her silence said it all. Behind the scenes, insiders claimed Mendeecees felt conflicted, that he had followed his heart, but was haunted by how it all unfolded. He was seen at an event without a ring, wearing a plain gold chain and a tired expression. Some fans said he looked at peace. Others said he looked guilty. And in true Hollywood fashion, every detail was magnified until it no longer belonged to them. It belonged to the internet. By the end of the week, blogs had assembled timelines with screenshots, captions, and locations. Each post became a receipt in a trial without a judge. Was it love? Was it betrayal? Was it real at all? For Yandy Smith, the answers didn't matter anymore. Her final message on social media before disappearing for days said everything. Sometimes silence is the loudest truth. And just like that, she was gone. But this story was far from over. Because the next photo that surfaced would change everything again. The silence didn't last long. Because in Hollywood, quiet moments are just the pause before another explosion. Days after Yandy Smith vanished from the spotlight, the internet lit up again. A new image surfaced, blurry but powerful. Tamar Braxton and Mendeecees Harris, hand in hand, stepping out of a luxury apartment at midnight. Tamar was holding white flowers. Mendeecees wore that same calm expression that once belonged to a devoted husband. They weren't hiding anymore. That's when fans lost it. Was this love? Or open defiance? Some said the two had moved in together. Others insisted it was just another PR stunt. But one thing was clear, Yandy Smith was done. A video showed her leaving her home with a suitcase, sunglasses covering her eyes. No entourage, no security, just quiet heartbreak walking toward a waiting car. The clip broke the internet. Millions of views. Comments flooded in. She gave everything. She deserves better. She's the real definition of grace under fire. Meanwhile, Tamar Braxton posted a single quote to her Instagram story. "Peace looks good on me." To some, it was confidence. To others, it was cruelty. The contrast between the two women couldn't have been sharper. Tamar glowing under the flashlights. Yandy healing in silence. Insiders close to the situation claimed that the secret wedding might have happened weeks earlier. One Atlanta event planner hinted she had been contacted to organize a private ceremony for two public figures who wanted no press, no leaks, just love. She never named them, but she didn't have to. Within hours, every gossip page had filled in the blanks. The alleged ceremony was said to be small, intimate, and emotional. Mendeecees Harris in a black tuxedo, Tamar Braxton in ivory silk, candles everywhere. A promise whispered, "No more hiding." But when the rumors hit the blogs, their quiet love turned into a war zone. Friends distanced themselves. Collaborations were canceled. Producers began whispering that both names were radioactive. One source claimed Mendeecees had tried to reach Yandy Smith in private, to apologize, not to fix it, but to clear his conscience. But Yandy refused to answer. Some wounds, the insider said, are too deep for closure, and the internet agreed. Then came the curveball that no one saw coming. A leaked audio message appeared online, allegedly a conversation between two insiders saying a marriage license had been quietly filed out of state. Within hours, every major gossip site was digging through records, searching for proof. None was confirmed, but the rumor alone was enough to shake the entertainment world. Tamar Braxton didn't deny it. She didn't confirm it either. Instead, she posted another photo, two hands intertwined, one wearing a gold ring. The caption read only, "Forever is now." It was the same phrase fans had seen hanging in the background of that alleged reception footage. Coincidence? Or confession? Mendeecees Harris stayed calm but seemed changed. He was spotted alone more often. Fewer smiles. Fewer words. One close friend reportedly said, "He got what he wanted, but at a price he never imagined." The backlash was brutal. Some fans boycotted Tamar's music, saying she crossed the line. Others defended her fiercely. She finally found happiness. Let her live. Meanwhile, Yandy Smith was slowly rebuilding. She appeared at a women's empowerment event dressed in white, speaking softly but powerfully about letting go with dignity. The crowd gave her a standing ovation. In that moment, Yandy Smith transformed from victim to victor, from heartbreak to healing. Her quote from that night became viral across every platform. Sometimes you lose something precious to find something priceless, yourself. But social media wasn't ready to move on. New footage kept appearing. Tamar Braxton and Mendeecees Harris shopping together, laughing quietly at a cafe, smiling like nothing else in the world existed. Every image reopened the wound. Every post reignited the debate. Is this true love or just trauma disguised as romance? One headline asked. Then the pressure finally broke through. During a live stream, Tamar Braxton addressed the whispers without naming names. "People will turn your joy into scandal," she said. "But I refuse to live small just to make others comfortable." The chat exploded. Some saw liberation. Others saw deflection. Even Mendeecees was caught on camera shaking his head when asked about the marriage. His answer was short. Everything ain't for everybody to know. But that only deepened the mystery. Weeks passed, but the energy didn't fade. Bloggers kept releasing new evidence. Paparazzi followed every move. Hashtags like Saj Forever is now, Yandy deserves peace, and Saj Tamar and Mendeecees became daily trends. Behind the spectacle, 3 lives continued in silence.